Hi, welcome once again to the Carpenter Shop, where together we're looking at how do we grow up? How do we grow deeper? How do we grow just like Jesus did as he grew up in the carpenter shop, working alongside his earthly father, Joseph. Today, I want to read to you Luke 2, 34 through 35. It says this, "Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and for a sign which will be spoken against. Yes, a sword will also pierce through his own soul, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed." That is a passage that takes place after our traditional Christmas story is long gone. It's when Jesus is about a month old. His parents take him the 5 miles from Bethlehem to Jerusalem, where they ascended to the steps of the temple to dedicate him to the Lord. To their surprise, they're met there by two elderly people who have spent the bulk of their lives looking for the Messiah. It's a great story, you need to read it. Simeon and Anna. Simeon took the child in his arms and uttered a prophecy over him. But one sentence in that prophecy was an ominous note. He warned Mary that a sword would pierce her soul. We wish our lives had no ominous notes, right? I mean, wouldn't it be great to know there's never anything out there that is a warning to us that something's going to be happening? We dread days of bad news. We fear moments when a sword pierces all of us. But Mary trusted God, and she moved away from this moment with a little bit more of understanding what it was that God was going to do. It was another piece in a puzzle that she needed. Why is that important? Well, in the previous episode in Carpenter Shop, we talked about pondering. And Mary, as she processed and collected things, she collected these things that God had shown her, and she pondered them. She tried to put them together where they would make sense. And in some ways, this was just another piece of that puzzle that Mary was going to use to understand what it was that Jesus came to do and how it was going to unfold. Jesus ultimately was going to be crucified. Mary was going to have her heart broken. And at the end of the day, that was all a part of God's plan, the plan of redemption that eventually ends in life. All of that is part of growing. The good news and the bad news, the good stuff and the not so good stuff, the warnings that we need to pay attention to. All of that stuff is what we carry as we take this journey of faith that God has called us to, and we trust that He's with us along the way. Remember that as you move out into the world. Don't fear the ominous no's. Don't fear the bad news. Don't fear the stuff you don't want to hear. It's just a part of the journey. And if you're following God, He'll be with you as you face it. I look forward to joining you next time here in the Carpenter Shop.